Oh, door sticks. Door drag. Oh. Oh. No, there's a fireplace insert in the wall. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Leo here, and yeah, welcome to the next episode of the Hillbilly Files. We have something unusual today. I know I say that all the time, but we do have something extra special, we'll put it that way. Heather and I, she's inside here in our cabin. We got a little cabin by the wayside, and we're meeting some friends, as a matter of fact. We are in, believe it or not, Slemp, Kentucky. You heard me right. S-L-E-M-P, Slemp, Kentucky. I've never heard of Slemp, Kentucky before. We're over here. And like I said, we are meeting a couple friends who aren't here yet. Obviously, huh? They're bringing the side-by-sides and at Leatherwood, and they're having, it's Leatherwood, Kentucky. They're at Leatherwood Off-Road Park. That's where we're going trail riding at. And there is a Civil War reenactment with, you know, all kinds of, you know, they've got like old style tents and things like that, you know, period things. So yeah, that should be pretty cool, you know. Go check some of that out, you know. Some of the old antique stuff that they got down, and you know, kind of see how people lived and stuff like that when they were out during the Civil War, going from place to place, from battle to battle. So we're going to go check that out, and yeah, this should be a great little trip. We're here for a couple days. We've got several things that we have on our little itinerary. You know, kick your shoes off and get you a cold drink and hang out a spell. All right, I'm gonna get me some coffee and get to relaxing. That sounds pretty good. See y'all in a minute. Check him out, riding with his feet hanging over. You said it did fine?
Yeah, it rode good.
He said it rode good, no problems, no problems.
I was a nervous wreck, but it did good.
He said he's a nervous wreck, but it did good. Hey, you got to do what you got to do, don't you? All right, let me get off here and help unload. I just thought I'd show y'all that. I thought that was interesting. I wanted to show y'all something real quick. Some of y'all may remember, you know, with cold weather coming, the Dewbu jacket that I got last winter, heated coat, and I absolutely loved it. Well, they contacted me and asked me if I would be interested in doing another one, and they sent me, check this out. It's a heated hoodie. It's the coolest looking hoodie I've ever seen. Great pockets, you know, patches. I like that too, you know. But it's got panels, heaters in the arms and here and in the back, and they're really nice. Most of them just have like heat here, and that's about it. But anyway, I'm going to take this down and wear that down to the reenactment. It's a little bit on the chilly side. But here's the power bank. That's what it looks like. And lucky me, the jacket, both jackets use the exact same power bank, so I can swap them back and forth as needed. So that'll come in real handy too. But anyway, like I said, I've got some experience with the company, with their products. You know, you could say that. I've used that one a lot. You can see it's really been through the ringers. You know, you can tell by looking at it. But yeah, it still works great. No problems. What's the heather hair? But it still works great. No problems. But I'm going to take this one and give this one a try today. I'm planning to use it for some, you know, the cold weather. How you put a hoodie underneath, you know, coveralls or whatever, you know. And I'm going to put this puppy underneath some coveralls. That should make a real big difference. When the cold weather sets in, that should make a real big difference. You know, a nice heated hoodie. Yeah, that is absolutely something that I needed and can absolutely use. Check that out. Look at that old building. I literally didn't make it 100 yards. Right there's the cabin. Look at that. That looks wild, don't it? Double doors here. It looks like it was an old store at one time. Who knows, right? That is wild looking. That is really cool. Let me back up a little bit. Let y'all take the full thing in. That is really cool. Alright, let's head on down. Just thought I'd stop. I saw that. I thought it looked cool looking. Okay, I've made it to the site. And parking is a little bit tight, I'll be honest. Parking's a little bit interesting. But we managed to get a spot. It's a little bit precarious, but we're in there like swimwear. But this is the site of the Battle of Leatherwood. On October 19th, 1862, forces of Harlan County Battalion, U.S. clashed with Company B of Cottle's Army. We've mentioned them several times. Numerous casualties resulted. U.S. forces captured Confederate supplies and held the salt works for a short time before abandoning the site. Now, okay, I did a little bit of research. Y'all know how we try to do some of our homework anyway, and this actually mentions it right here, the salt works. And then I'll explain just a little bit. Here in 1835, the Brashears well produced salt from a fine brine. For half a century, it supplied area with that commodity so necessary to their livelihood. These wells were drilled by hand. The salt was sold both here and in Virginia, transported for $1 a bushel over treacherous mountain trails by mule and oxen. The wells were destroyed by a flood in 1892. I wasn't sure if it was 1892 or 1862. I was thinking about that coming down here. Anyway, they had these hand-drilled, hand-dug wells. And when they got down there, they basically found brine, salty water. So, you know, hey, great commodity, right? So we can use this. So they started getting that out, and they built all this infrastructure here. Big boilers, all sorts of stuff like that, to boil the water out of it, to evaporate the water out of it, and wind up with salt. And they would get the salt out of it. Anyhow, as the U.S. forces came down through here, they ran up on a watermelon field. A dude that had a local man that had a watermelon patch. So they started raiding his watermelon patch, right? They were stealing his food, basically. Anyhow, one of the guys, they get to look and they're raiding the watermelon patch. One of the guys happens to look up over the hill and, oh my God, look at this. There's a whole bunch of stuff that we can raid. So that's basically how that came to be. Now, the salt works, like I said, in 1892, it flooded, you know, right here, this flooded. And it flooded the wells. All of the salty brine that was in the immediate vicinity of the wells, obviously, when it filled with water, it was dissipated and, you know, dispersed throughout the local watershed downstream. Which way is that? Downstream. Okay. Had to look for a second. No, that's downstream there. I see now. See a leaf floating. But anyway, dispersed all of that salt down that way. Now, the original commodity itself the salty brine that they were after in the first place, it's still here. It is still here underneath the surface, deep, deep, deep beneath the ground here. There is still, to this day, and presumably, you know, pretty much forever, unless they pump it all out or something, that salty brine is still down there. So technically you could still put in a salt works here if you really wanted to, but you know, I thought that was interesting. But I just thought I would share just a little bit of that with you guys, how it worked. And, oh, you guys go right ahead. Yeah, go right ahead, no problem at all. But I just thought I'd share with y'all how that worked, you know, how that salt works stuff worked. But anyway, we're going to head on over and check out some of the stuff. Okay, we are ready. A little swing bridge over there, a little walk bridge. I'm going to ask, not sure who, but I'll ask someone if I'm allowed to fly my drone here or not. Have to make sure I get some pictures too before I leave. Kind of warm out here in the sunny part. Much chillier where it's shady. How y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing pretty good, doing pretty good.
Like to go, bro?
Oh, thank you, thank you. I like your little setup. That looks pretty cool, man. That looks good.
Work hard on it. I'm gonna want to help them set this tent up.
Really?
Yeah.
It looks like it. It looks like they'd be tough to set up. That's a lot of ropes, ain't it? There's a lot of ropes. Aha. Fire department. That would be a good one to ask if you're allowed to fly a drone, wouldn't he? Okay, I don't see him, but I do see something really interesting. It says this right here is an old schoolhouse. And this is more like the cabins that I'm used to seeing from, you know, old pictures and stuff. That's a lot more like what I'm used to seeing from cabins from our area. It's pretty wild looking, doesn't it? Imagine that's your house. You live in that. Sheds and various tools and stuff over here. Wow, look at the size of that tree. That is 6 foot across. I know y'all can't see this, you know, the scale. If that tells you anything, if that says anything at all, how big this is, I couldn't even imagine seeing something that big alive. Wow, I've never seen a tree that big before. Not, you know, I mean, in you know, pictures, stuff like that, you know, videos, but not here. That is amazing. That old refrigerator from 30s, 40s. Wagon, what's left of a wagon. It's kind of waiting to see, let some of the people look at the schoolhouse and go take a look, or go take a look for ourselves. It looks pretty empty. Close enough. Hello.
Hey.
There you go. Kind of give you an idea right there. That looks pretty wild, don't it? And we've added a couple things. Updated a couple things. It's a very small schoolroom, isn't it? Not much room in here at all. Just a little chalkboard, and that's about it, isn't it? How y'all doing? Let's go down here to the...
He said it's okay.
Okay, oh, well, good. Thank you. Thank you.
Sir.
Appreciate that.
No problem.
He said you can fly the drone. It'd be fine.
That's why when I get home.
Okay, well, thank you. Cool.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Appreciate you, my friend.
Yeah, right back at you. How you doing?
Okay.
Now this one says gift shop tour. I'm not really... I'm guessing there's a gift shop in there, but we're not open right now, presumably. The old Daisy School walking trail goes back that way. Got a sign for it right there. And this one says it's the general store. Hang on. Brashearville General Store. Brashearville Station, U.S. Post Office. Check it out. How y'all doing? Oh, yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That ought to do it. Number 7. Check that one out. That's pretty cool.
That's really cute for a minute. Look what
Each community had a store where local residents could buy various items they couldn't raise. This replica general store includes parts of Watts General Store at nearby Eula, the post office, counters, and some display cases and shelving. It also includes Civil War, mining, and logging displays. Okay. Hang a right.
Let me see. I've got a bad foot.
Primitive tools. I like stuff like that now.
Look in those totes and see.
1861 Springfield carbine. Wow. Dated 1863 when that one was made. Check that out.
Surely they ain't using that nasty crap.
Huh. That is cool. Flax. Combed flax. That's pretty cool. I've never seen, you know.
Hey, you know what they say? You only have so many steps in your life.
I'm telling you. Well, they usually have that
Mining.
chocked full of water.
Yeah, it was full.
Suspenders. Everybody wore suspenders. There you go. There's the fancy ones and the regular ones. Sunday go to meeting ones. Old dinnerware set. What's this? It's like a piece of petrified something. Bullet identification guide. I found, let's see. I found those. I found that. Found those. That's about it. Danny's probably found all of those and those. Wow. That's pretty cool. Confederates. There's a lot of stuff here. How y'all doing?
Hillbilly times.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Well, watch the channel, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, well, cool. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
I was surprised to see you down this far.
Oh, really?
Well, you know,
Uh,
you're usually up, I say up that way.
yeah. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool.
It's really nice. We've just been donated a building from up at Big Branch, and they're going to make a chapel and
Really?
put it out at the end of the
Really?
field all the way down there, and gonna start having some services and stuff.
That is really cool.
That's in the making. This building is going to be made into a museum, and we're hoping to have that. We need
You're
more-
pretty much there now.
We need
You're
more
close.
workers. We need more
You're close.
volunteers. You know, just so much, so many can do.
Really? Well, how would locals get a hold of you to volunteer?
Well, it's Gary Begley. See if I've got Gary's phone.
I've got his
Have
number.
you
Since,
got
since you
yours?
know, if
Yeah,
you know.
Well, that would be nice. That'd be real nice. Yeah,
Let me find it.
it takes a village. It does.
But yeah, I was just talking about, you know, the old salt works and stuff, and how that worked and all that. And
Yeah.
Well, here's the number.
that would
Can
be.
you see it?
Yeah.
Gary Begley.
606-438-0494. If any of you locals want to come down and help out, have some fun.
Yes.
There you
that'd
go.
be wonderful. Yeah.
I'm gonna work them way down there. At least I get to look at it twice that
Yeah,
way.
they're doing the blacksmiths made these. My husband made the knife.
Oh, really?
And Danny's step, Bill Caudle,
Uh-huh.
and he made the sheath to go with the knife.
That's cool.
And Dan Eastep did the tomahawk.
Really, that is really cool,
Yeah.
isn't it?
They did them in the with the blacksmith.
Really.
Yeah.
That is really cool, isn't it?
And this is a 144 layer Damascus.
Right.
So,
That is really pretty, isn't it?
yeah.
That
it's
is really
turned out
pretty.
Gorgeous. He's really a good knife maker.
That is really pretty. It really is. I like the pins too. They're real smooth.
We'll be giving those away tomorrow.
Those are really pretty.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, let's wander around a little bit.
Yeah.
Good luck with everything. I
Well,
hope the
thank
museum
you.
turns out well. Good luck with
We're
everything.
glad you come our way.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Glad to hear that. Glad to see,
Yes.
viewers. Glad to meet you guys.
Enjoy it.
Glad to meet you too.
Y'all have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Saddle. An old saddle there. An old pump for liquids. The old Daisy School walking trail. I'm assuming there was maybe a school back that way, but for now, we're going to hang down here. I want to definitely check out the Blacksmith. How are we doing on battery? All right. I've got spares. I brought extras with me. I figured I might be. little cabin there. This is what I was kind of wanting to check out.
We'll be glad to have it, you know.
How y'all doing?
All right, how are you today?
Doing pretty good, doing pretty good. That looks pretty cool, don't it?
Yeah, check it out. Go on there and check it out.
Well, thank you. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Look at that. Ford's ready to go. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. You just slide that over the bellows. I get it. I get it. That is really cool. You can see the bellows right there. And it just slides on the rafters. That's pretty wicked. And you can work it from over here. Work the bellows using that lever. Huh.
Grow the straw and make the handles myself.
You do, really? Grow the straw and everything, huh? They look really cool. Is that, I noticed the pattern, the way it's laced together.
Yeah.
Is that more or less how they were done back in the day?
You know, people used to make their own brooms, but they used them just for a work purpose, you know. I don't know if they took
Right.
that much pain to them or not.
Right. Okay. Okay. I was just wondering if that was just if that was like a commonly used kind of way of doing it.
Well, my grandfather used to make them when I was just a kid, and this is the way he made them.
There you go. There you. Yeah. He's probably learned that from them. Then he's probably learned that from
Passed on down.
his grandpa and stuff. Probably could be the way they used to make brooms. I mean, if that's how his grandpa taught him. It says cavalry horse right there, but I don't really see a cavalry horse. All right, looks like we got some. Not sure what these two are. Looks like maybe some period clothing or something. I'd fly the drone over some of them old tents up there. That'd be pretty cool. Some of the old cabins too. Wardrobe department. I get it. I get it. How's it going? Doing real good, brother. Doing real good. I see you got you a guard dog with you.
Yeah, that's my travel.
Clothing. Canteens. So I'm guessing this is, you know, wardrobe department for actors, presumably. I didn't really ask, but all right, now let's go up this side, check this out. And I saw some more up that way, so I'm not sure what's going on up there. I'm gonna have to get a battery pretty soon. We're yellow. You imagine sleeping in something like that? Yeah, I just had to think about that. You're one of the enlisted men. It's, you know, it's raining, it's snowing, it's freezing cold. That's your house. That's your house. Because you can't carry that much more. I mean, you can't carry no whole, you know, carry a whole tent with you and going into battle.
Where was you at? Europe? USS Midway. Oh, okay. I was in Marine Corps. Oh, okay. Well, I was stationed, like I said, I was in the Air Force when we
It's cool. A little wagon.
Northeast Germany. Close to France, Belgium, Holland, and all that.
Wow. Did you hear? Are you guys hearing that?
Oh, shut it
These
down.
vets. One was on the Midway. Wow. Did y'all catch that? That is really cool. Vets. Real hardcore vets there, guys. Alright, we came down here. That was where we started and went up that way. So all of this is new. Apparently they're having, like he said, at 2 o'clock, the reenactment, the battle. We'll see. Not sure what that was. Anybody out there know what that was? Looks like some sort of mill. No? Mortar and pestle? Who knows? That's a good looking camp set up there, ain't it? That's how you cook in the camp. That's how you cook in the wild. No, are those original pots and things? Is it? So that would sit right in have to sit right in the fire, wouldn't it? Huh. That's really cool.
Just before the battle, the general hears a row. He says the Yanks are coming. I hear their rifles now. He turns around in wonder, and what do you think he sees? The Georgia militia eating goober peas. Peas, 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 eating goober peas. Goodness, how delicious, eating goober
That's cool.
This is my favorite verse. I think this song is lasted almost long enough.
That was pretty cool. What do we got yonder? It's an interesting tent setup, isn't it? The way they do, the way, you know. How y'all doing? Something going up there too. Probably should have came down and camped, huh? Looks like somebody's been hanging out overnight and had them a nice little camp. I'm jealous. Oh, he's got a heat in his. He's got propane heater in his. Now this is the campers, presumably. Looks as though, doesn't it? 3rd Kentucky Volunteers. Period camping. I don't guess they'd let me bring my diesel heater, huh? Old lantern too. Really old lanterns. 2 of them. Well, that one ain't as old as that one. Spot.
It is pretty.
Want to take 5?
We're gonna take some pictures.
Cool.
The background.
Cool.
No, I hit it slow enough that it didn't. So what bag going down? I had control of it.
But she did say, "Hold on, this doesn't like to hold back." And I was like, "We're going."
We're already here, so we're going.
It's too late now. Look at that. trees are changing colors. Look how pretty. There's a bunch of them down there playing. Not too shabby, huh, guys? Not too shabby indeed. See if we hear anything else. We just had bears come by right behind us. We're sitting here taking a break. Had a family of bears come right behind us and go down the hill. You'd hear them rustling through the leaves just a second ago. I don't know where they went.
There.
You see them?
They're over there. I hear them though up through here.
I hear them walking. Let's go catch them, pet them babies.
No.
Come here, baby bears.
No petting the babies tonight.
We want to pet the baby bears. Mama won't mind. Mama won't mind. She'll appreciate us being nice to her babies.
Yummy burgers.
Well, it's Sunday morning and it's pack up day. Ran into one of our viewers down here at that little grocery store down here yesterday. We pulled in to get some Goodies headache powders. Leo with the Hillbilly Files. But it was one of our viewers, so we got to talking, and they were telling us about a really cool little spot about 4 miles down the road. So we're going to run down there and take a look at it on the way home. Thought I'd touch base on the Dewbu hoodie. This thing has done fantastic. I used it all yesterday we were out. I used it yesterday evening hanging out here on the porch. Right now it's a little less, high 40s. Start to say a little less than 50. We'll just say high 40s. I can't feel anything. I can feel it on my hands, a little bit on my face, but that is it. It is summertime inside here. You know, it's not a problem at all. But yeah, very soft too. This should make an excellent under layer with, you know, coveralls over it. Yeah. Well, you see, the thing about it, when, you know, once the cold weather sets in and everything freezes and, you know, the vegetation's down, that's when we go do the looking for stuff, the lost stuff in the mountains. Thing about climbing mountains, if it's cold, you can't really bundle up very well, because if it gets warm, now you've got a problem. Duh. With electrical, you know, clothing, you can turn it on and off as needed, and, you know, it makes a really big difference, you know, sport, or if you're doing something like that, you know, riding side by sides or something too, you know. Excellent. The coat was great, and I'm looking for really good things out of the hoodie as well. But if y'all need something, if y'all are interested, you know, it's called Dewbu. Right there's the name. It's called Dewbu. And they do make really good products. They really do. Like I said, I've had the coat and loved it. Loved the coat. And I'm looking forward to big things out of this puppy too. But anyway, thank you, Dewbu. I very much appreciate you. You know, you get out in the woods and in the teens, you know, looking for some lost historic site somewhere. Trust me, you appreciate stuff like that. Been a long weekend. I've had a great time, but I'll admit I am a little bit tired. And one of those good ones, you know what I mean? But anyway, guys, I guess it's about time to close this video out and move on, right? So anyway, guys, thank y'all for coming along, and I hope you enjoyed some of the pretty fall scenery and, you know, some of the Civil War stuff and all this junk. So, you know how it is. But anyway, guys, thank y'all very much for coming along. We truly appreciate you guys. You know, we wouldn't be doing any of this stuff if, you know, weren't for you watching it. You know what I mean? But I guess until next time, guys, we will See you on the next little adventure. Y'all have a really good day. And until next time, Leo out.